makes her feel understood and supported. When it comes to relationships, communication is everything. Women are incredibly attracted to men who can articulate their feelings, express their needs, and listen with intention. Men who have emotional intelligence are often better at navigating the complex landscape of human emotions. They know when to give space and when to offer comfort. They can tell when something is wrong, even if it's not being said outright. This depth of emotional understanding is a key element of attraction. Women are often drawn to men who can meet them on an emotional level, someone who is attuned to their needs and capable of fostering a deep emotional connection. Another aspect of attraction that can be incredibly powerful is the concept of shared goals and ambitions. It's often said that women are drawn to men who are driven, passionate, and motivated. But it's not just about ambition for the sake of career success. Women are attracted to men who have a vision for their lives, who are working towards something meaningful, and who are committed to personal growth and development. This ambition is attractive because it signals that the man has direction, focus, and purpose. It's not about having the most prestigious job or the biggest paycheck, but rather having a passion for something, whether that's a career, a hobby, or a cause, that ignites his spirit. A woman can sense whether a man has a purpose in life. This purpose can come in many forms. Some may be driven by career goals, others by their desire to contribute to the community or the world at large. What's important is that the man is motivated by something greater than himself. This sense of purpose is a powerful factor in attraction, because it shows that the man is not stagnant or complacent. He is always evolving, always seeking to better himself and make a difference in the world. Women are drawn to men who have a sense of direction and ambition, because it signals that they will likely bring this same drive into the relationship. But there's more to this than just having ambition. It's also about aligning values. Women are naturally drawn to men who share their core values, whether it's in terms of family, career, spirituality, or life philosophy. When two people share similar values, they are more likely to form a deep and lasting connection. Women want to build relationships with men who understand and respect their values, goals, and worldview. When a man is aligned with a woman's values, it creates a bond that goes beyond just physical attraction. It's about a mutual understanding and respect for each other's beliefs, ambitions, and desires. This alignment of values is not limited to just the big picture. It also extends to everyday life. Women appreciate men who have a strong moral compass, who treat others with respect and kindness, and who approach life with integrity. A man who demonstrates honesty, humility, and respect for others is far more attractive than someone who is self-centered or arrogant. These traits create an emotional connection that women find irresistible. They want a partner who is kind, compassionate, and considerate, someone who shares their values and will stand by their side in good times and bad. We also can't overlook the importance of chemistry in attraction. Chemistry is that elusive, magnetic force that happens when two people feel an undeniable connection. It's hard to describe, but once you experience it, you know it. It's that spark that ignites when you meet someone for the first time, the feeling that you've known them forever. Chemistry is an undeniable force that draws people together in a way that's almost impossible to explain. It transcends physical attraction. It's about how two people's personalities, energy, and vibe just seem to click. Chemistry can be felt in the way two people communicate, the way their eyes meet and linger, the way their laughter flows effortlessly. It's a dance that feels natural, like two people just fit together. While chemistry can't be manufactured or forced, it's one of the most powerful components of attraction. When it's present, everything else seems to fall into place. The emotional connection, the shared values, the common goals, it all comes together effortlessly when the chemistry is there. And women are incredibly drawn to men with whom they share that magnetic chemistry. As we near the end of our exploration into the science of women's attraction, it's essential to understand that attraction is not just a simple formula. It's a complex dance between biology, psychology, and personal experience, with each individual bringing their unique set of experiences, emotions, and desires to the table. But while attraction may be multifaceted, there are still overarching themes and patterns that consistently emerge. One of the most profound patterns we see in attraction is the concept of compatibility. Compatibility is the secret ingredient that often makes relationships work. Women are more likely to be attracted to men with whom they share deep emotional, intellectual, and psychological compatibility. This means that it's not enough to simply have similar hobbies or interests. True compatibility goes beyond the surface level. It's about being able to communicate effortlessly, understanding each other's needs, and being able to compromise when necessary. Women are drawn to men who show an understanding of who they are, someone who respects their independence, their desires, and their boundaries. Compatibility is also reflected in the way partners complement each other. Women often find themselves attracted to men who have qualities that balance their own. For example, a woman who is more extroverted may be drawn to a man who is more introverted, and vice versa. This is because such pairings can create a sense of balance in the relationship. It's about finding someone who makes you feel whole, someone who complements your strengths and helps you navigate your weaknesses. A relationship based on compatibility doesn't require perfection, but it does require mutual respect, understanding, and a willingness to work together toward shared goals. Another key component of attraction is shared vulnerability. As we've discussed, women are not attracted to perfection. They're attracted to authenticity. And authenticity often comes through vulnerability. Women are drawn to men who can be open and honest about their fears, insecurities, and desires. There's a certain beauty in vulnerability, a rawness that makes a person more human and relatable. Women want to feel like they can be themselves without judgment. And, in turn, they want to be with someone who feels the same. This shared vulnerability allows for a deeper connection, one that isn't based solely on physical attraction, but on an emotional and intellectual level. But while vulnerability can deepen emotional intimacy, it's also important to recognize the need for emotional independence. Women, like men, seek partners who are emotionally secure and independent. They want someone who can stand on their own 2 feet, who is self-sufficient and capable of handling their own emotions. Emotional independence doesn't mean that a partner can't be supportive or that they can't lean on one another during difficult times. Instead, it means that each person brings their own sense of emotional health and maturity to the relationship. Women are attracted to men who can handle their own emotions without needing constant validation or support. At the heart of all these qualities lies emotional connection. The most lasting and meaningful attractions are rooted in the ability to connect on an emotional level. This connection goes far beyond physical attraction or shared experiences. It's about creating a space where 2 people can share their innermost thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities. Emotional connection is what turns a fling into a long-term relationship. It's the foundation upon which lasting love is built. And women are more likely to feel attracted to men who can create this type of connection. Someone who sees them for who they truly are, without judgment or expectation. And let's not forget about the role of gratitude in attraction. Showing gratitude for the little things, expressing appreciation for your partner's actions, and acknowledging the ways in which they enrich your life can go a long way in creating and maintaining attraction. Women appreciate men who are not only kind, but who actively show their appreciation. It's easy to take someone for granted, especially in long-term relationships, but when a man consistently expresses gratitude for the things a woman does, whether it's taking care of the home, supporting his dreams, or simply being there for him, it strengthens the emotional bond and makes her feel valued and cherished. The concept of respect cannot be overstated in its importance when it comes to attraction. Women are drawn to men who treat them with kindness, consideration, and respect. This goes beyond the typical gestures of politeness or good manners. It's about respecting a woman's individuality, her ambitions, her autonomy, and her boundaries. When a man shows genuine respect for a woman, he signals to her that he values her as an equal partner, not just as someone to impress or possess. Respect builds trust, and trust builds attraction. While we've explored many aspects of attraction, it's important to note that it's not just about the external qualities, whether that's looks, wealth, or status. True attraction is rooted in emotional, intellectual, and psychological compatibility. It's about finding someone who aligns with your values, someone who can offer emotional security, someone who can create a deep connection that transcends the physical. Attraction, in its most profound form, is about finding someone who makes you feel whole, someone who understands you on a level that goes beyond words, someone who can challenge you, support you, and walk alongside you in life. In the end, attraction is a complex, multifaceted phenomenon that's shaped by a variety of factors. While it may seem mysterious at times, there is a science behind it. It's about more than just physical appearance or status. It's about emotional intelligence, vulnerability, authenticity, and compatibility. It's about finding someone who makes you feel secure, valued, and understood. And when two people connect on these deeper levels, the attraction becomes undeniable, powerful, and lasting. So, as we reflect on the science behind women's attraction, let's remember that attraction is not just about what we can see or touch. It's about the invisible forces that draw us together. It's about the way we connect emotionally, how we complement each other's strengths and weaknesses, and how we build trust and understanding over time. Attraction, in its truest sense, is about the deep, unspoken bond that forms between two people when they truly see each other for who they are, and when they are able to love and accept each other in their most vulnerable, authentic form.